Hi and welcome to Tabletop Gaming. This is a review of the Candlekeep Mysteries, which originally appeared in Tabletop Gaming Magazine and was written by Richard Jansen-Parkes. Over the years that Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition has been filling the gaming tables of the world, we've been well supplied with stonking great campaigns that can merrily eat up years and years of role-playing. However, not every adventure needs to be quite so epic in scale. Sometimes all you want is something that's going to keep you going through an evening of gaming and nothing more. Enter Candlekeep Mysteries. Within its pages you can find 17 different adventures spanning the first 16 levels of the game. For reasons that doubtless made sense at the time, we get a double bill at level 4. In theory, each and every single one of them should take just a single decently sized session to run from start to finish, though in reality this is going to be rather dependent on your playgroup, especially when it comes to the more high level stuff. The framing device used to give the anthology some kind of cohesion is that each of them revolves around a book that can be found at the titular Candlekeep, an arcane library found in the ever-popular Forgotten Realms. Sometimes these are mundane tomes that simply provide the quest hook that kicks the rest of the mystery off, and some of them are enchanted or arcane volumes that play a major role throughout the game. As themes go, it's not the most daring, but it makes up for this in an abundance of charm and easy portability. It may sound a little cutesy to have an adventure provoked by a book, but this concept rather cunningly creates a situation where all you need to latch one of these mysteries onto your existing campaign is the presence of a library. Switch out Candlekeep for your castle's arcane archives or your party's old college stacks and you can get a game going. And if you are somehow worried about the possibility of the book feeling a little bit samey, you really don't need to. The adventures that make up the vast majority of the Candlekeep Mysteries range from the fairly conventional, such as a quest to rid a mining town of a nest of fear-loving monsters, through to the utterly bananas. If you've ever wanted to run the D&D equivalent of a bottle episode, you may get the chance with a snippy adventure set entirely within the confines of a quarantine cellar. And if you don't mind a bit of genre mashing, there's a fully functional space rocket hanging about amidst the other. In terms of raw content, you also get a decent mix of options. Only a handful of the adventures cleave to the classic dungeon crawl format that has been so beloved of short-form adventures, with many more opting to crack open the roleplay options and mystery. If you choose to run the entire thing from cover to cover, you'll find your players fighting plenty of bad guys, but also struggling to pin an arcane earworm under the stack of old books, trying to convince a cursed bard to let them stab him with a crystal dagger, and escorting a golem through the desert. Jaunts through other planes and pocket dimensions seem to be the sub-theme running throughout the book, with several of the quests using them to stick a party in weird and wacky surroundings that they must then escape. Alongside the inventiveness on display, the writing is usually solid and the events of the short adventures are pretty easy to follow. Some of the more complex mysteries don't really explain what's going on until you've ploughed through the entire text, making them a shade confusing on the first read, but while this is irritating, it's far from a deal breaker. Almost as important as the words are the countless illustrations and design flourishes that accompany them. The artwork of Candlekeep Mysteries is utterly charming throughout, with the books that the adventures all revolve around receiving special attention. A rather creepily possessed children's book, complete with pop-up figures, is a particular favourite, managing to be both adorable and slightly creepy at the same time. Where many of the earlier campaigns in D&D 5e's history have offered rather questionable value for GMs who don't have a party they can rely on for months or years at a time, Candlekeep Mysteries is an incredibly easy book to use. This makes it equally easy to recommend to practically every gaming group out there. So should you play it? Yes, it's a great addition to every GM's bookcase. And you should try this if you like Tales from the Yawning Portal. If you liked the episodic nature of Yawning Portal but wished you could get things done in a day, Candlekeep Mysteries is for you. Now, this was published by Wizards of the Coast and it has various designers. There are 224 pages included, which are suitable for ages 11 and over, and you can pick it up for around £42. Now, if you enjoyed this review and would like to see more like it, do head over to tabletopgaming.co.uk to see more of this kind and also to pick up a subscription to our monthly Tabletop Gaming Magazine. I will pop all the links that you need in the description, but do be sure to go and check those out. As always, thank you so much for watching and have a great day.